They're all in. Gates fly and they sent on their way. Global Force began well, went straight to the lead. Fairy Knight in the black cap is on the far side and going off to lead them now. So Fairy Knight has gone to the front from Global Force. Vaz Vota circling runners, and he now goes off to the front as they race down towards the 1200 meter mark. And the leader is Vaz Vota, gone clear 3 lengths to Fairy Knight in second. Makachev is in third. They followed by Global Force in the red body, black cap at the fence and 5 lengths off the leader. The Winter Lake is behind that. Then came Single File, Legal Thriller and Sail the Sky. The trailer got 10 lengths to make up, homeward bound 800 meters from the judge. And out in front is Vaz Vota, still in front by 3 lengths from Fairy Knight. Makachev is behind that. Towards the extreme outside we find Single File, then the Winter Lake. The white blinkers between runners. Further back is Global Force as they now reach the final 400, and Vaz Vota still in front by 2 as Fairy Knight starts to bridge the gap. The Winter Lake, Makachev, Single File on the outside also running on, then Global Force. Vaz Vota still in front with 200 meters left to go from Fairy Knight. On the outside, Single File. Legal Thriller's also getting into it with Global Force, but Fairy Knight now got to the front from a hard chasing Legal Thriller. Fairy Knight won it from Legal Thriller. Then came Global Force, Vaz Vota, Makachev, Single File, the Winter Lake and Sail the Sky. Here's your head on replay. The winners in the black cap and yellow body, about 2 from the left hand side. Vaz Vota's on the extreme left-hand side, staying on. If you look for Legal Thrillers in the white cap, has to come outwards, comes towards the outside of Fairy Knight and runs on quite strongly. But Fairy Knight gets the better of them. 1:7:43 is the way they cross the line.
Welcome back. The running of the sophomore plate out at Fairview has just taken place. When they move so good, they run so good and won accordingly. Wow, Fairy Knight really winning a cracker this afternoon. With me is Godfrey for Yanela. Yanela is the groom of the winner. Fairy Knight looked superb this afternoon. He gets the 1,500 Rand courtesy of World Sports Betting. Godfrey, Terry, very well done. Now, here's a man with a real laid-back attitude as he walks towards us. Yeah, Richie, nice to have you in the winner's box. Richard, now we know the horse, obviously Nadine's part of the syndicates and everything, so we always give that special attention when it moved to post. Today, for me, Fairy Knight floated to post when it went down to post.
Yeah, look, I'm glad you noticed that because he's been gelded recently. Yeah. Obviously, lost quite a bit of weight in his neck and shoulder, and that's where you could see the elastic come through. So, yeah, definitely made a big change in him. I know Mr. Griff tends to give them a couple months break after being gelding, but I believe this is probably the quickest he's ever turned the horse around from gelding. So well done, Mr. Griff, you deserve this winner. But yeah, also to the owners, thank you very much for the support. The horse is lovely. We've always liked him, and still feels like there's a lot more to come from him. And we quite well. I know for a fact we haven't put him in the right trip yet. So there's a big future with this one.
All right, so it just gives you that feel that there's more to come, feature sort of type of races.
Oh, most definitely, and little black types and a bit of staying races in him. Yeah, I think once we start going 2,000 meters, you'll see the real horse. He's got all the stamina in the world. Even in these 1400s, he jumps good, he gets positioned, and he just can't hold it. And you're almost niggling at him just to keep him into the race. And a horse like Vaz Vota, you can't give him start. You saw what happened last time. He smashed us completely. So I didn't want to let him get away. He ran off a better mark this time out with a 2.5 kilo claim when they last met, and I just beat him by 2, so you could see the deficit change. But saying that, horse has just come back from gelding. He's not at his optimum fitness, and I know Mr. Griff and the team will bring him where he needs to be. So yeah, bright future, like I said, and just a lovely horse to ride. He's quite a pleasure.
So are you. Thanks, Richard.
Thank you very much, and also to my sponsors at Winning Form. Thank you for their support.
Tremendous. There we go. Amos is standing in for Alan Greef, that's lying out there in Plet on the beach at the moment, most likely checking the phone through his wife's bikini, I'm not sure. But nice to have everybody involved, and I'm sure Al will be watching. He'll be happy with us. Amos, this horse today looked $1 million. Athletic individual. He actually gives me goosies. When I see horses like that, I know there's big things to come, and I think that Richard just confirmed that as well.
Yes, thank you very much. I just want to say credit to my boss. This was a clever move to start with. Not to wait for the Cape Town Raiders to come along. To give him a prep run against the locals. I think that was a great move. He took this race very well, and by the looks of things, I think he's looking for a mile up. I think that's going to be a journey to come, but I'll leave that for my boss. But in the meantime, thank you very much for the guys that are around here for him, and he gave us a good feel, and then we'll wait for the Cape Town Raiders now.
Absolutely. Well said, and tell everybody back home, top class.
As you have said, top class. Let's watch him when he runs again.
Okay, thanks very much. Keep that over there. Let's get to Janet come into picture, and we're going to have Mackie, everybody come around, guys. Dr. Ashley Parker is also in the picture. Come right into the picture, guys. I'm going to step out soon. Janet, you're going to be the captain of the team here with the microphone, and you're going to hand it around. But, we always talk about its excitement, and it's exciting when you have a winner. Mackie knows, Dr. Ashley Parker knows as well. But when you get a horse that says, hello, I'm a racehorse, take note of me. And that's the son of Global View today. He's stamped himself out there as a horse that's going to be running in all our future races here. And I'm sure Dr. Ashley Parker loved to hear Richard say when he goes 2,000 meters plus, because that opens up a broad spectrum as well. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. And it's a great start to the new year. I've got to say, I was a bit nervous with this race because he'd been gelded and we weren't sure exactly what impact it would have on his form and so on. But actually, thanks to Richard, he ran a beautiful race, really timed it beautifully, and he floated past the post. So thanks to Alan Greef. And I think Halo Syndicate is going from strength to strength.
Tremendous. Becky, you have a little bit of a dabble. You like to have a bit of an each-way start.
Yeah. I took the swinger 50 times, 1 in 7.
Okay, and they ran first and second.
Yes.
Great.
So thanks to Alan and his team. Well done, Rich, on a great ride. And yes, feedback from Richard is that he wants more ground, and looking forward to that.
All right, boss on. Well done, sir. Absolutely.
My first ownership in South Africa after many in the United States. This is a very good one.
It is just as well as as good as the Springboks when we won the World Cup, hey, basically. Ashley.
Neil, just to say thanks. I've been great involved in this horse. I actually gave my share to my daughter, so Victoria. But obviously I bred the horse, and obviously the second horse we also bred. So it was been a good day for Global Views. Had 3 winners.
Yes.
And,
do you still have those mares on your farm?
Yes. Yeah.
Still there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Fairy Queen, the mother, she ran second to Alan Robertson, and she's got a beautiful half brother by Heavenly Blue for the sales.
Okay.
At Germiston.
At Germiston.
Yeah.
All right. Well done, Ashley. We know you've got quality out there as well. Quality individual, quality owners. Keep going. Well done. And let's not forget Nadine and her husband is part of this as well.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Well done, guys. Thank you.